Attack on Titan hot takes. Hoya! Whew. So, how about that basement reveal, right? We found out that life outside the wall exists, and the origin and nature of the Titans was unveiled.
For me, it is the worst reveal in media history.
What the heck? Okay, do you care to elaborate?
No.
Huh. That's nice. Okay. Let's take a look at some more substantiated hot takes.
Every fight in Attack on Titan is boring and feels like it's just for show.
I mean, I don't want to be dismissive, but did we watch the same anime here? The fights are boring? Really? How? Alright, next one.
What is the worst anime of all time?
The worst anime of all time? Oh my god, people are gonna hate me, but Attack on Titan. Thank you! Yeah, he gets it. I'm just not into it. I'm not into it. And
Okay.
I don't need final season part 47.
What? What? The worst anime of all time? Are you serious? I mean, she clearly hasn't seen Weathering with You then.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Now, look, I get it. Attack on Titan is not for everyone, that's fine. But to call it the worst anime of all time because you didn't connect with it, I mean, that just screams hyperbolic drivel to me. It feels like takes like this are just fishing for a reaction on the internet and oh, dang it. All right, here we go. I don't think this is very controversial, but I have no complaints about the ending. Oh, the audacity. I'm just kidding, deleted, you sweet, sweet fella. I'm so genuinely happy for you. And if it wasn't for the final episode, I'd probably be singing a similar tune, to be honest. All right. Order. This is perhaps the most egregious take I've seen on the internet. Attack on Titan is pro-genocide and pro-fascism.
People claim it's anti-fascist, and I get it. Having people call your favorite anime fascist is cringe, and it gives it a bad rep. And yet the main characters never actually defeat the fascism, and rather let the fascists rot the hearts and the minds of the world.
The show is still implicitly anti-Semitic.
This is a low-key pro-fascist story.
Attack on Titan is an obviously political anime, but that's the surface of it. It's the subtext that is sort of the secret politics that if you didn't know the history behind, wouldn't be as obvious.
See, this is a particularly interesting take to me because I see this rationalized left, right, and center on the internet under the guise of pseudo-intelligence. I've seen videos online saying that if you don't understand that Attack on Titan is pro-genocide or pro-fascism, you don't have good media literacy. You know, arguably this take got a lot more traction last year on the 5th of November when the last episode aired. Geez, I wonder why. Look, the show does depict mass murder, for sure. It has a nihilistic tone where we have characters in a warlike setting believing that it's kill or be killed. And you know, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure that's what war is like. To start with, Eren enacting genocide is not glorified. It's absolutely vilified. You wanna know this show's stance on genocide? Here.
We're going to try to stop Eren. Killing everyone isn't the answer. What he's doing is wrong! It's genocide. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit here and listen to you try to justify it! Take that!
I mean, his best friends literally formed the Avengers to destroy him. I think where this critique comes from is that the show does an excellent job at making an average person like me or you understand how someone came to the rationale of committing such heinous atrocities. We understand why he did what he did, but the show never ever hits you with the message that genocide is good, that what Eren is doing right now is a good thing. That is never the message. Not once. That is a really bad take. All right, bear with me. I want to read you a comment from Reddit because this guy called, I think it's Count Scalioni, absolutely says it better than I could. He says, because for some reason, a lot of people think that depiction is inherently equivalent to endorsement, and they don't actually engage with the story. so they don't allow themselves to see how it depicts things such as fascism and genocide in order to critically examine the attitudes and circumstances that produce such things, and how it portrays them as a negative outcome. Basically, it's just a bad take brought on by uninformed, surface-level assessments of the story. Boom. That's a good take right there. Are you suffering yet? That's just too bad, because there are more takes to go. I'm just gonna start reading these from my phone, it's just easier. One of the main themes of the show, the cycle of hatred, was done better in Naruto. Look, I see where you're going with this, but nostalgia is a heck of a thing, man. Look, I actually really love Naruto, but the pacing in that show is an abomination. Naruto absolutely does do well on its commentary about ending the cycle of hatred, but it's also generally much more optimistic. Attack on Titan is raw, it's miserable, and I think it depicts war much more robustly. Believe it! All right, speedrun time. Let's go! Flock is the best character. That's big. Sean is the worst character. Heresy. All right, well, fine. Do you care to elaborate on that at all?
Absolutely not.
No, I didn't think so. Eren being the one who got his mother killed might be the worst thing Isayama ever wrote. It was the moment I knew Isayama had lost the plot, or was it someone else dictating the story? Only Ymir knows. Oh, here we go. Attack on Titan is the worst anime I've ever fully watched. 3 out of 10. Now, all of you settle down. So, hey, you, settle down. Let's look at the key word here, okay? Fully. Huh? Clearly hasn't watched a lot of anime. All right, next. A lot of people like the Paths chapter, but in my opinion, all the time travel stuff was dumb. Well, you know what? I actually kind of agree with you here. I actually like the Paths stuff, don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed all the timey-wimey stuff that went down, but it didn't feel very well defined. I don't know if I'd call it dumb though. All right, let's mix it up, Ooh, a rating list. Nice. All right, let's start down here at the bottom. They're going to give us their top 10. Look, it's probably best to clarify that this list isn't explicitly a top 10 list. Rather, it's a list of random animes that they have assigned a score to. For example, a 1 out of 10 means this person thought that anime was trash. All right, number 1. Let's have a look here. Ooh, 7 Deadly Sins. Nice. All right, let's look at number 2. What's 2 out of 10? I have no idea what that is. Okay. All right, let's look at what they think 4 out of 10 is. Let's look here. Oh, ReZero? What the heck? ReZero's sick. Well, that's concerning. Yikes. All right, let's step up again. Let's go 6 out of 10. What do they think is 6 out of 10? Attack on Titan is 6 out of 10. Okay, that is hot. All right, 6 out of 10 for Attack on Titan. Maybe some of you are there like, oh, that sounds about right. Well then, okay, let's see what's above it then. Number 10, Demon Slayer. You've got to be joking. My dude! Demon Slayer is your number 10? Attack on Titan is 6? You're crazy, man. You're crazy. You silly. You Billy silly. All right, the next take we're going to discuss is the most important one. It reads, the reason people hated the ending is because they don't want to spend any effort to connect the dots, understand characters, and wanting it to end in a battle shonen-esque, unrealistic way. In simple terms, it's you, not the show. Okay. Firstly, from my point of view, the show did end in an unrealistic shonen-esque battle way. But that aside, the final section of this hot take is detrimental, saying that in simple terms, it's you, not the show. If you didn't enjoy the show, you're the problem. It's above your feeble sponge brain, you dummy. Look, I love Attack on Titan, but we critique what we love. I don't see how this mindset, nor the mindset on the other side, where if you did enjoy the show, then you have sesame seeds for brain cells, is helpful. It's a hot, divisive take, which is just way too common. It really sucks. What do you think about this, Haley? I agree. Really? This take is as mindless as a pure Titan. Oh my gosh, it's coming! Haley, run! And if I can just keep it real for a second, people that adopt this us versus them mentality really show that they didn't understand one of the core messages of Attack on Titan. A big part of this show is people with opposing views coming to understand one another. The dismantling of hostilities on the foundation of listening to one another. The deconstruction of the enemy on the understanding of the other person's humanity. You see, when we attack each other online without listening to one another, well, it's as Hanji Zoe 03 says, Isayama once again proving humanity's self-destruction. My fellow contrarians, what is your hot take? It can be on Attack on Titan, or it can be on other anime. I don't mind. Leave a comment, let's chat about it down in the comment section. If you liked the video, would you mind hitting the like button? And if you dislike the video, hit the dislike button and comment what I could do better next time. Thanks so much for watching and have a fantastic day. See ya. Can you see how red I am? My gosh, these hot takes in Australia are not healthy.